like the summer of the McGees.
Summer of Geet and fam.
Welcome back to the Lakeshow podcast presented by Jack in the Box. If you're enjoying the show, you can check out more original podcasts from our Spectrum News journalists on the Spectrum News app. Just head to the podcast section to listen to the latest episodes. You can download the Spectrum News app on the App Store or Google Play. It is time now for Brett's favorite game, Bucket or Brick. Bucket or Brick, presented by Jack in the Box. In an interview with Mike Trudell, JJ Redick said he wants to coach Anthony Davis when he gets a Defensive Player of the Year award. Bucket or Brick, AD will win Defensive Player of the Year with JJ Redick as head coach. What is so hard about that?
Because I hate the voting in this.
Beating a brick.
Like, I want to brick it because of the voters. I hate the voters. Like, how they had AD as the fourth choice or whatever it was, fifth choice in the voting, it just bothers me.
Brick.
Yeah, I mean, it's
brick.
Yeah,
it's just ship has sailed. He's not if he hasn't gotten it yet.
I know
he's not getting it. And Brez is right. It's the voting is ridiculous, and also he's asked to do way too much. If he was just a defensive player and had to score 10 points a game, then he's getting it. But
yeah, like
he's asked to score 26 points a game. Yeah, and if he doesn't, he's having a bad night.
It's really annoying.
Yeah, they're not going to vote him. I mean,
one of my least favorite topics on our shows is talking about AD and the Defensive Player of the Year award, because anyone who watches any Laker basketball realizes how important he is. Yeah. But I also see the voters. They're like, well, these guys finished 7th in the West. I mean, you know, how good can their defense be? But
yet they wanted Wemby to be Defensive Player of the Year.
And by the way, he needs great individual defensive players around him. You know.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Right. Like he's got to carry.
But Rudy did, and everyone thinks it was just Rudy.
I know. Obviously, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Really weird voting going on.
Okay. Kawhi Leonard withdraws from Team USA and is replaced by Derek White. Bucket or Brick, Derek White is the best replacement for Kawhi Leonard on the men's Olympic team.
I'm going to brick this. I didn't really get it. You know, I will say over the years, historically, when the U.S. struggles, it's because they don't have two things, shooters and perimeter defenders. And so, I mean, Drew Holiday's a pretty good start in the perimeter defender category. Ant-Man will get after people. I mean, there's this one surprised me a little bit. I mean, kudos to Derek White. What a way to...
Derek White and Drew Holiday were both second-team all-defense.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, they got the defensive part covered.
Yeah.
Like, I get it.
So you're talking about not having the offense.
He's a good shooter, right?
Yeah.
Derek White?
Yeah, he had a really good year.
Yeah.
I was thinking there might be other players out there. I mean, you know...
Jaylen Brown?
Jaylen Brown makes sense, you know.
Paul George?
What's Jamal Murray doing? Is he on the team? I don't think he is.
Jamal Murray's Canada.
Oh, thank you. I'm just trying to think of really good guards who are good on both sides. And, I guess Derek White would have been one of my fourth or fifth choices.
Yeah, I'll bucket it just because it doesn't even, matter too much to me. It's a good choice. I'm happy for him. Like Brez said, congrats.
Congrats.
You know, it's a good filler guy. It's a good glue guy. He can play a role. Yeah. They didn't really need another star because there's better players, right?
Yeah,
like you said, Jaylen Brown.
That's a great point. Probably good foresight by the Team USA front office.
It's a reason, right? Yeah. Team guy in there.
Bucket or Brick, the U.S. men's basketball team will win a gold medal at the Olympics.
Let's go.
Yeah, there's always that narrative. Ooh, when Pau is playing for Spain, look out for Spain. But, I mean, there's always some country that it's like, look out for them. But even though the U.S. did not get gold last year in the Worlds, that always seems to inspire them the following Olympics. They're going to win.
I saw Team Canada today, and I was swiping through.
Who is it, Shea?
It's Shea, Jamal, Nickel Alexander.
They're good.
Trey Lyles.
Yeah, they play.
Dylan Brooks.
I saw a tweet today that said if Joel Embiid had played for France, their front line would have been Gobert, Wemby, Embiid.
That's a hell of a start for the Olympics.
Come on. I would have paid to see that. I wish Embiid played for France just for that.
I mean, Geet, I was watching in 2012 again. Spain had both Gasol brothers pretty much in their prime. Pau might have started to go a little bit down, but
pretty prime.
They were still damn good, and it was just, you know.
Kelly Olynyk, Alexander Walker, RJ Barrett.
Good team.
Birch, Brooks, Lou Dort.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good team.
Okay.
Shea.
Then there's Shea.
Okay.
Melvin Ejim. Trey Lyles. Jamal Murray. Andrew Nemhard. Dwight Powell. I'm like, what?
They're going to be in the medal hunt.
That sounds like a good bronze medal team.
Yeah.
To me. Yeah.
Good bronze
They're going to
medal.
be there.
They'll be in the semis.
They'll win the bronze game.
Yep. Be in the semis.
Dylan Brooks said that they will be ready.
That's great for Canada,
tonight.
man.
Yeah.
They're not just hockey anymore.
Okay, bucket or brick. The Kings adding DeMar DeRozan makes them a top 5 team in the West.
You take this one. I heard you talking about the newsroom a little bit.
Yeah, I was, and it's hard for me. I'm gonna brick it because they've yet to show me. To me, a top 5 team in the West wins a playoff round. I know they were top 5. Remember, they were top 5 in the West, not this past season, season before. They were 3rd. They lost first round to the Warriors. They didn't get in this year. I feel they have the talent to be a top 5 team, but I need them to prove it to me. I don't know if DeMar DeRozan is that guy that's going to get them over the hump. So I'm going to make them earn it. That's why I bricked it.
You know, I like it. Is that what you do if you like it?
I like it. I like it.
They did something. Is he an upgrade from Harrison Barnes? In my mind, yes. He is.
Yeah.
And to all the Laker fans out there, and probably to the Lakers themselves who are thinking, oh, you know, we might get Clay.
Yeah.
Or we might get DeMar DeRozan with the full mid-level if LeBron had taken less money. Well, you know, you've got Clay going to the team that went to the finals and grabbed a game off Boston.
Yeah.
And then you've got DeMar going to the team that offered and it was paying him twice as much as that 12 point.
Twice as much.
He
got 25, right?
He's got 25 year. So, I mean, it's hard to say, it's hard to question either of those moves.
And had to do trades like we would have had to have done.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. So, there goes the 2.
I mean, I think they're close to being a top 5 if they had a good year this coming up without him. So, I mean, they're going to be in the hunt. It's hard to tell what the jump New Orleans, like, you know how Minnesota and OKC both made that huge jump. So is it the Kings finally is it there? I don't know.
And Memphis
Clippers
is back.
maybe a step back without Paul George now.
And Denver a slight step back. They're still a top 4 team for sure, right?
Denver
Although that bench is. Have you looked at their bench, Geet? They're going to have to rely on Peyton Watson and Julian Strother, who will be second-year guys. I mean, it's
Kevin,
voice of God.
Kevin.
I still have them top 4 though.
You know they got the starters, so let's roll with that.
You got your starters.
I still put them top 4
didn't
just
you guys
because
lose KCP?
Who's on their team. But yeah,
You don't have your starters. You lost KCP.
Minnesota
Christian Brown
will be there. OKC's going to be there.
Yeah.
Denver's going to be there.
Don't forget Memphis.
There's your 3.
They're all
Memphis
back.
is back. Phoenix still maybe in the hunt. We'll see.
Yeah.
Last one, bucket or brick. There will be no more big trades in the NBA before the start of the season.
I'm going to bucket this. This is the new. This is the apron era. This is. Yeah, I think we've seen it. There's no other giant free agents out there just waiting to be traded that I can think
That was
of.
supposed to be a bucket.
This is it.
I'm with Prez. I think it's over.
Yeah. It's Allie. There's not going to be that pop. There's not going to be those giant flurry of trades anymore. It's over.
Get ready for access, Allie.
We could. That means that we could write our media day questions like today.
Yeah. Will there be other trades? Sure, but is it going to be a blockbuster?
We're not going
Are we going to do that?
You'd be 2.5 months ahead of the curve if that happens.
Anything else you guys want to talk about? Do you guys want to know anything about Brett? Shout out Mitch. Hi, Mitch. And shout out Mom.
Yeah, good job,
It's
Mitch.
my mom's birthday today. Happy birthday. Yeah. Kimberly Jean. Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of great.
Where's Bill taking her for dinner? They going to go to the Copper Spoon? Is it the Copper
they
Spoon?
do like that
Did I get it
place.
right?
Yeah.
Is that by the lake?
I don't know what they're going to do.
It's a ways away, actually, from Van Wert.
It's fine. Yeah.
They were such good hosts when I went out there 2 summers ago that sent them a little gift card to the Copper Spoon.
It's Kevin's mom's birthday today, too.
Hey.
Wow.
It's his first podcast
My
as a
mom's would have
producer.
been 2 days ago.
Mom's
So a lot of
birthday.
great people in
Wow.
Stacy.
People were getting busy at the
Stacey
same
Hall.
time. Stacy's mom has got, just kidding. All right. Thanks to you for listening. Great job, Kevin Hall, to the Lake Show podcast presented by Jack in the Box.
Crushed
if you like what you hear, leave us a rating and review on your favorite
40
podcast
minutes.
app. If you didn't like it, hit up Kevin. We want to hear from you. Send us your questions. Hit us up on X at Really
Leave his mom alone.
3 and
It's
at
her
Mike
birthday.
_Bresnahan. Until next week, Brett will be mic'd up.
Hi, Mitch.
Brett, no one even knows what you look like.